There's a confidential document circulating among senior officials in Ottawa listing hundreds of American-made goods that Canada is considering targeting for retaliation to slap tariffs on those American imports should Canada be forced to respond. Final decisions have not been made, but according to a senior Canadian government source, the list includes a wide range of steel and aluminum products, ceramics, including sinks and toilets, glassware, flowers, some plastic products, and Florida orange juice. This would only happen if Trump delivers on his tariff threat. He warned Canada and Mexico, unless border security improvements are made, both countries would be hit with 25% tariffs on his first day in office. The source says officials around the prime minister are increasingly convinced Trump is just going to do it. So why these products? It's all about extracting maximum political pressure. The steel goods are largely made in Michigan and Pennsylvania. Those, of course, are swing states. Also, Canada has to be careful. I'm told officials don't want to make life more expensive for Canadians because remember, when tariffs are applied, the added cost is usually passed on to the consumer. Adrienne.
All right. Katie Simpson in Washington. Thanks, Katie.
Thanks.
Now, Canada's premiers are also pushing back against Trump's tariff threat. They met tonight to hash out a plan to protect the provinces from economic turmoil. Kate McKenna now with one premier's approach and frustration over Ottawa's response.
Ontario's premier says the federal government's got to step up.
There's a lack of leadership right now in Ottawa.
Before meeting with provincial leaders Wednesday to plan for Trump's tariff, Ford pitched a plan to boost the energy partnership between Canada and the United States. It's his latest charm offensive, directed at Americans.
Doug Ford, the premier of Ontario, Canada.
He's been appearing on American TV, trying to persuade viewers that Donald Trump should abandon his plan to hit Canadian goods with big tariffs.
We can come together on a great trade deal.
But instead of backing down, Trump is amping things up. He's repeatedly said Canada should become an American state. This week, he went even further.
Are you also considering military force to annex and acquire Canada?
No, economic force. Because Canada and the United States, that would really be something.
I think we have to take him at his word at this point. It is what he has clearly said. He's not retracted. It's not been, his staff didn't come back and say, no, this is not what he meant. He went, it is now the policy of the United States of America.
Some Trudeau ministers initially brushed off Trump's 51st state comments as a joke. Now, nobody's laughing.
I think that when President-elect Trump talks, we need to listen, and we need to take him very seriously.
All of this is unfolding as Parliament is suspended, while the Liberals look for a new leader.
It's one of the most consequential economic moments this country has been in for quite some time.
I know the premiers have a strong plan, but we want to see where the federal government stands right now.
Justin Trudeau is in Washington, where he'll be talking tariffs with American business leaders. He's set to meet with Canada's premiers next week, and they're planning their own trip to the U.S. Capitol next month. Kate McKenna, CBC News, Ottawa.